The role of Stryker Bellman is now being played by Clifton James.
Good morning, Elliot.
Hello, Vicky. I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, I've been expecting you, and Stryker just called to say he's on his way over.
I'm afraid I'm a little early.
No, it's all right. Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you.
Well, how do you feel?
Apprehensive. I'm afraid I'm not looking forward to being locked up tonight.
Stryker's a good lawyer, you know.
Yes, I know.
And he feels very certain that the judge is going to rule in your favor.
When the district attorney filed the charges against me, Dr. De Silva explained what happened. Placing the explosives in the briefcase, leaving the briefcase on the yacht.
You still have no recollection of that?
Oh, no. I suppose I must have done it. But I've racked my brain and I can't remember a thing. If I am guilty, I certainly should be punished.
Well, Stryker believes in rehabilitation, not punishment. And there were extenuating circumstances.
And you? What do you believe?
I agree with Stryker.
Well, I'll accept whatever judgment the law makes. Oh, I just hope I don't have to endure a long, drawn-out trial.
No, Stryker will do his best to prevent that.
If I am committed to a hospital or to prison, I'm afraid it's going to be more difficult for Dennis.
Stryker and I will look out for Dennis.
Oh, thank you. I'm always reminding Iris that Dennis is a grown-up man capable of taking care of himself, and here I am.
No, I understand. I feel the same way about Rena. Come in.
Morning, Elliot. Dad.
Stryker?
I'm sorry I'm late, but I was over at Gulf Coast Hospital seeing Dr. De Silva.
He does plan to be in court.
Yes, but I had a few things I wanted to straighten out with him before the hearing convenes.
Have you talked to the district attorney?
We had breakfast together.
Is he still pushing for a trial?
I think he's backing away a little on that, and I hope Colonel Austin is going to turn the tide for us.
Harold Austin?
The man who presented Dad with the medal?
He's going to testify for your daddy.
I thought he was on assignment in Germany.
He was, but the Army was kind enough to arrange his being here at the hearing. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you about it earlier, but I just heard about it about an hour ago.
Well, I'm very grateful to you for pursuing the matter. I totally given up on him.
His testimony is very important for your defense. He was on the debriefing team when you returned from Cambodia. He knows more about your state of mind than anyone.
There's the key, Dad. Now you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, hello. Don, will you take these people to their table, please? Table number 4.
Hello, Paige.
If you're here for lunch, Mr. Shaw, I'm sorry. We're all booked up.
I'm not here for lunch. I'd like to have a little talk with you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to disappoint you there, too. I'm very busy.
Then you'll just have to unbusy yourself, Mrs. Carrington.
Oh, hello, Mr. Webb. Mr. Franklin is expecting you. Don, will you take Mr. Webb to his table, please? Thank you. I can't talk right now, Chris. Surely you can see that.
Did you really think you'd get away with it?
Get away with what?
Messing up my deal with Lawrence?
I didn't mess up anything. I went to all those little meetings that you set up for me, didn't I?
Yes, with a few unauthorized script variations, right?
Chris, look what he did to me. You don't think that was my idea, do you?
I was just wondering what your idea was, Paige.
What's the matter? Won't he come across with the money? Or do I even need to ask?
Oh, so you know about that, do
Talk
you?
to Lawrence, not me.
I have talked to Lawrence. That's why I'm here.
I'm going to have to excuse myself now.
I'll wait.
Does anything here appeal to you, Ashley? I was thinking of the fresh fruit salad.
I beg your pardon?
Is something wrong?
Mrs. Freeland, if you'll just glance over to the reception desk, I think you might find something very interesting.
What am I looking for?
That man with your daughter-in-law?
Yes?
That's the unsavory gentleman I've been telling you about, remember?
Oh, really?
I would like you to leave now, Chris.
After we get a few things straight first, Paige. I told you yesterday what would happen if you messed up my deal with Lawrence.
And I told you what I would do if you ever made that film public.
The porno film, Paige. Use the proper term.
Don't push me, Chris. I mean it.
I was just wondering what sort of retribution you had in mind.
If you try to expose me, I will broadcast Jim Lawrence's name from one end of Texas to the other, and I will go to Mrs. Lawrence and give her a blow-by-blow account of what really happened at that little meeting that you set up for us.
Big talk, sweetheart. You won't do it.
Try me. Just try me. I don't think Mr. Lawrence will be very happy when I get through with him, and I don't have a damn thing to lose now, do I?
It's a crazy idea, Paige.
Not crazy, Chris. Desperate. See, I'm desperate enough to do just about anything now. Think it over.
I'm gonna get back at you, Paige. One way or another, you're gonna be sorry you ever met me.
I already am.
You say you've seen Paige and that man together before.
Yes, I have.
Do you know anything about him?
No. But given a little time, I could probably find out.
He looked a little grim when he left.
Grim is the word.
I have the feeling he was upset by my daughter-in-law. You don't suppose? No, it couldn't be.
What couldn't be?
I wonder if he had anything to do with Paige's being beaten up the other night.
Oh, you really think he might?
I wouldn't put anything past that girl.
Well, they sure were having an argument.
Yes, but about what? Why here?
Now, what's the latest word in the oil rig fire?
14 in the hospital, but no fatalities.
Well, that's one thing to be grateful for, at least.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Well, Mr. Marshall, nice to see you again.
Mr. Lawrence, nice to see you again.
How's your investigation of World Oil progressing?
Well, it's over. I got together with Ryan and all of the members of the accounting department. Everything seems to be in order.
Well, you happy or disappointed?
Pardon?
Well, word around town is that you and Bubba Wadsworth put together a deal for Alex.
Yeah, that's true.
So you must be happy knowing you're dealing with an honest company.
Yes.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if you can't report a big business scandal, what's that going to do to your crusading reporter image?
Well, Mr. Lawrence, I think my days as a reporter may be numbered, so it really doesn't make much difference. I'm just happy to have been able to follow through on the leads that I have received.
So am I, Justin.
And I'm happy for World Oil. I truly am.